Ayub, Yob, or however you want to say it, um, chapter 19 and 20. And Eob answered and said, how long would you grieve my life and crush me with words? These, it's just telling me that y'all are just seeing it. I should start over. Ayub 19, verse 1. And Ayub answered and said, how long would you grieve my life and crush me with words? These 10 times you have insulted me. Shamelessly you attack me. Even if I have truly gone astray, my straying remains with me. If indeed you would exalt yourself above me and plead against my reproach, now then that Eloah has overthrown me. Eloah, it means God, okay? And has surrounded me with his net. So reading that verse again, verse 6. Know that Eloah has overthrown me and has surrounded me with his net. See, I cry violence, but I am not heard. I cry aloud, but there is no right ruling. He has fenced me up. He has fenced up my way and I pass not over. And he has placed darkness in my paths. He has stripped me of my esteem and taken the crown off my head, from my head. He breaks me down on every side, and I am gone, and uproots my expectancy like a tree, and he kindles his wrath against me, and he counts me as one of his enemies. His companies come together, and they cast up his companies come up together, and they cast up their way against me, and encamp all around my tent. He has removed my brothers far from me, and my friends are completely estranged from me. My near ones have fallen away, and my close friends have forgotten me. The guests in my house and my female servants reckon me for a stranger. I am a foreigner in their eyes. I have called my servant, but he gives me no answer. I have to beg for him. I have to beg him with my mouth. That means he's kind of immobile, right? Job can't get around. My spirit is strange to my wife, and my loving commitment to the children of our own body. Oh my goodness. And the loving commitment to the children of my own body. Verse 18. Even young children have scorned me. I rise and they speak against me. Y'all see how many times the robots call me the scam likely. Okay. Verse 19. All my intimate friends loathe me, and those whom I love have turned against me. My bone clings to my skin and to my flesh, and I have escaped by the skin of my teeth. Show favor to me. Show favor to me, O my friends, for the hand of Eloah has struck me. Remember, that's supposed to be Eloah. I said it wrong. And that stands for God. Why do you persecute me like El does, and are not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were written down. Oh, that they were inscribed in a book. God granted his words, right? Verse 24. Engraved on a rock with an iron pen and lead forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and as the last shall rise over the dust, and after my skin has been struck off, then in my flesh I shall see Eloah. So he's right here prophesying over himself. He says, even after all my skin has been removed, I shall still see God. Eloah is what it says. Eloah. Eloah. In his flesh. He says, then in my flesh I shall see Eloah. So verse 27 says, whom I myself shall see on my side, or it could be at my side, because I've seen the air shake and then found out that Eloah was standing right next to me. So he's commenting to that, right? Verse 27 again, whom I myself shall see on my side, and not a stranger. My kidneys have failed within me. If you say, why do we perceive him, seeing the root of the matter has been found in me, fear the sword yourself, for wrath brings punishment of the sword, so that you know there is a judgment. He says, yeah. He's like saying, what's going on with me? Let this be a warning, right? To you. Let this be a warning to you. Okay. Then, no, chapter 20. Then Sophar, the Nanamathite, answered and said, truly my thoughts make me respond, even because of my haste within me. I have listened to the reproach which insults me, and the spirit of my understanding makes me answer. You have known this of old, since man was placed on earth, that the singing of the wrong is short-lived, and the joy of the defiled one is but for a moment. Although his pride mounts up to the heavens, and his head does reach to the clouds, he perishes forever, like his own dung. Those who have seen him say, where is he? He flies away like a dream and is not found, and he is driven away like a vision of the night. So this is insinuating that the unjust shall leave, right? The unjust shall perish forever like his own dung, his own poop, right? And he shall fly away like a dream and is not found, and is driven away like a vision of the night. So that kind of sounds like an unrapture, right? Verse 9. Eyes that saw him to do so no more, nor does his place see him anymore. His son seeks the favor of the poor, and his hand give back his wealth. In his hands give back him his wealth. His bones shall be filled with his youth, but it lies down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in the morning, he hides it under his tongue. Though he fondles it and does not forsake it, but still keeps it in his mouth. Now, I've experienced that when I had friends that they were mad about somebody and they would talk behind their back, and then that person would walk out and they would say, "Hi, honey, how are you? How's your morning? Did you have a good sleep? There's some food on the stove. You have a blessed morning." So their evil is hidden under their tongue, you see? Okay, verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, then vomited them up. El drives it out of his stomach. He sucks the poison of cobras. The tongue of the poisonous snake kills him. He looks not on streams, the rivers flowing with honey and cream. He is given back what is laborious for. Pardon me. He is given back what he labored for, and does not eat it, like wealth from his trade, but he does not enjoy. For he has oppressed, he has forsaken the poor, he has seized a house which he did not build. For he shall not know ease in his innermost, neither save what he desires. There is no leftover after he has eaten. Therefore his good does not last. Verse 22. With all his plenty he is in distress, and the hand of every laborer comes against him. It shall be at the filling of the stomach that he casts on him his burning wrath, and rains it down on him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapons. Verse 24. He shall flee from the iron weapon. A bronze bow pierces him through. It is drawn and comes out of the body, and the gleaning point comes out of his gall, like gallbladder, I guess. It says Gall. Fears come upon him. All darkness waits for his treasures. A fire not blown consumes him. In other words, it wasn't even kindled, and a fire comes against him, right? It destroys what remains of his tent. The heavens reveal his crookedness, and the earth rises against him. The increase of his house departs, flowing away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion from Elohim for a wrong man, and the heritage El has decreed for him. Okay, that's where we're going to end today. Well, that last part of that read shows you that once Alua, or God, once he has had enough of you, when your bucket of sin is full, your wickedness is full, that's when he sends the metal weapons, the iron, allows you to die. But he gives you peace. Well, not peace, but he gives you time to repent up into a point. Up into that point when your bucket is full. So you got a bucket of goodness and righteousness, and you got a bucket of destruction. And which one are you going to fill? Right now, I used to do Shabbat on the Sabbath. Oh, I do it on the Sabbath, but the common Sabbath, Saturday. And my husband would fight me tooth and toenail. And because I wouldn't let the baby work that day. And then I found out, by reading Jubilee and Enoch, that the proper Sabbath, it should be calculated according to the solstice and the winter solstice, the spring solstice, right? To help you find the beginning of the year, and then your Shabbat starts on the fourth day of the days that the sun comes out of the fourth portal, right? For the days that the sun comes out of the fourth portal is the first month of the year. So I moved to the correct Shabbat, which is Monday, after I saw that. And so I thought my husband would be so satisfied that now he can work his sons on the weekend. All right? Nah, he's not happy. He wants Monday too. He just wants every single day. Every single day. I go, when do you stop and read your Bible and pray? I don't. I go, well, I told him to go to hell today. I don't mean to. It's just that it doesn't seem to get through to him. Oh, God. Yahuwah Sabaoth, please help my husband to keep Sabbath on at least one day of the week. If he wants to pick his own day, then that's fine. But that he picks a day to worship. It's been a long time since he's been to church. And it's been a long time since he just sat down and read the Word. So that's why you keep hearing the because along with all of the crap calls I get, he has to call and bug me every minute of the days, it seems. You talk about tribulation. You talk about being trials, being persecuted for your belief. It begins in your own house. If you're blessed enough that all the people in your house support you in taking a Sabbath rest one day of the week, that's really good. But if you're in a household where one of the parents doesn't believe. It's really hard on those who believe. Even here in America. No, I'm not beat. But I sure am yelled at. And manipulated. Pray for me. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.